These are my favorite makeup products that I have replaced with my favorite makeup products. Everything I've ever said about these products still stand, but I just try so many products that I was able to find some that are even better. The Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I feel like this was like the start of an era. This was like one of the first glowy luminizer products. Always used to wear this underneath my foundation. Like I wouldn't do my makeup without this. However, I started to realize that this was not flattering on my skin. It's kind of like emphasized my pores a little bit. It just like wasn't the most flattering. But I still wanted a glowy product, so I've replaced it with the Say Glowy Super Gel. The glow on this just looks so much more natural. Like, it kind of gives you more of like a dewy glow instead of making you look like the Tin Man. I love a blurring primer, and the One Size Secure the Blur Primer is amazing. But after trying the iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer, I just like this one so much better because it's blurring, yes, but it's also hydrating and makes your skin glowy. I just feel like it's doing a lot more for my skin and my makeup than this one. All it does is blur out the skin, which is great, but I feel like this one is just a little bit more of what I'm looking for. If you've been here for a while, you know that I've used to rave about the L'Oreal Brow Lamination, and I love this brow gel. It is so strong. It keeps my brows in place all day long, and it's affordable. However, after trying the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel, this one is even better. I feel like it's an even stronger brow gel, whereas like sometimes the hair would be out of place by the end of the day. So this one's a little bit stronger, and you get more product in here for a cheaper price. Not to mention the packaging allows you to squeeze out every last drop of product. Whereas this one, I felt like I was always scraping the sides trying to get the last drop of product. And I was going through these way too quickly. Love this product. It is an amazing, amazing brow gel. I still stand by that. But this one is even better. I rave about the Dior lip liner all the time because it is one of the most longest lasting lip liners ever. However, this is a $35 lip liner. And I lose my lip liners more than I care to admit. So replacing a $35 lip liner kind of hurts. Recently, I've been reaching for the Pat McGrath lip liner a lot more over the Dior one because A, I think this is longer lasting than the Dior one, which is crazy. So this is like my #1 longest lasting lip liner ever. I also think that it's creamier than the Dior one. Like this glides on like butter, but then it dries down and doesn't budge. Also, this one's $29, so it's a little bit more affordable. So if I lose it, it doesn't hurt as bad. I mean, still an expensive lip liner, I know, but I just like that it's longer lasting. And I also think that the shade range is a little bit better. They have more shades.